All right, welcome back, everybody. With all the World Cup excitement, local chefs are using food to tell a powerful story of culture, resilience, and a story of home. Chef Jennifer Sebasigari and restaurateur Chef David Cordúa talks about their very special menu at the Lymbar, and I want to say it correctly, so it's the Mundial menu.
Mundial.
Okay, so this is fantastic, and we're going to be digging into all of this and talking about all these incredible dishes. But what a collaboration! Thank you for being with us this morning.
This is awesome. Thank you for having us.
It's awesome to have you. Okay, Chef Jenny, let's start with your story, because actually it started at a refugee camp in Congo. You are now creating a menu for the World Cup in Houston. What does that moment mean to you personally? And tell us more about your story.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, so my refugee story, actually, this is very personal for me. My refugee story started when I was a kid in Cameroon, and it was pretty incredible. I used to just cook on open fire. I used to take canned of tomatoes and couple charcoal. All I did, and I had some fire, I would lit it up together and create some dishes. And my mom, I was always like my mom assistant, and she was really just like the driving force through my culinary career. And one day she was like, Jenny, you actually know how to cook. So she had to go to the store, and she was like, okay, make this dish for me. Make this dish for your family. So what I did is I took a beef stew and I just marinated, put it on open fire, cooked it. It was perfect.
Wow.
It was tendered. It was super braised for a long time. I think it was a little bit too charred, but it was tasty.
We like that in the summer.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I want to talk more about your story in a moment, but Chef David, tell us about this incredible menu and all of the food that we have in front of us here.
Well, this was a really fun menu put together and a really natural collaboration. Chef Jenny and I have done collaborative dinners at Lymbar before. We did a whiskey dinner.
Yes,
Ooh, okay.
it was so fun.
Okay.
And it went well with all these really bold flavors, but really highlighting the ingredients that are native both to Congo and to Central and Latin America. So that's why you'll see the plantain, you'll see yuca on the menu, obviously bananas, coffee, and really celebrating the ingredients with our cultures.
Okay, it feels like worlds apart, but you made the point to me before we got started here. We're talking about nations pretty close to the equator.
Right.
And so a lot of the ingredients are actually pretty similar.
Right.
Very similar, actually.
And, okay, tell us about some of the things that we're seeing here.
So these are a few of our dishes. The roast bud is one of our signature items at Lymbar. They're potato chips that we roll out like sheets of pasta.
Oh, yeah.
Beet chips and plantains. Plantains, which are originally from Africa, made their way through the slave trade to Latin America and is a staple
Really?
in every Latin American country. So we made plantain and barbecue pork nachos. These are pork carnitas in a mole sauce that are braised in milk and Coca-Cola. You know, in Europe, you braise with wine. In these really hot temperate countries, Coca-Cola is actually like the braising liquid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay. That's something we could try at home.
And it gives this like beautiful sweetness. You cut that sweetness with some feta, pickled onion, and a spicy black bean sauce that's sauteed with garlic, onion, and jalapeno.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
lastly, some beignets from Congo, mandazi beignets, with a bruleed banana and a coffee creme anglaise.
Okay, and I don't know how well you can see these, but they are beautiful.
I think you should try one of those.
I'm going to try one of these.
Yeah,
While
and
I'm
the
trying
coffee
this, I do want to talk a little bit about this launching ahead of World Refugee Day. This goes until next Friday.
Next Friday.
So we have a whole week to come in and try this menu. World Refugee Day, and you just told a little bit about your story. Why was it so important for you to support this initiative?
I think right now it's really important to remember that, you know, the immigrant story is the American story, and celebrating refugees is celebrating the United States, especially on such an important year,
Yes.
like this year. So I mean, it is it's natural and it's important to remember everything that immigration has brought to this country, including and primarily delicious food.
Absolutely.
So good. Yeah. You are a refugee from Nicaragua?
My parents immigrated to Lymbar Street in the late 1970s. It was my grandparents' house, and my parents got married at that house. And the invitation to Lymbar Drive was how my other grandparents were able to leave the country. So the significance of the name of the restaurant is our immigrant story.
Oh, this is incredible. This is so delicious.
Thank you.
This is so good. You've got to go try this.
Absolutely.
I am also the daughter of a refugee.
Wow.
You have shared a little bit of your story. What do you all feel about our city being in the spotlight of the FIFA World Cup, where we have every country on the planet coming together? I just feel like this is such a special time to be a part of our city.
Absolutely. This is such a special time, especially for me, seeing my country being on the world stage. Congo, we played so well a couple days.
So well. Were you going crazy?
I was the crazy fan at the
that was a good
Ion.
day.
It was such a great
That was
game.
a great day.
It was a great day.
It was just amazing, and you know, being from Congo and seeing Congo on a front stage is just incredible. Especially most of the time when you hear about our countries, either wars or refugees,
Yeah.
but being celebrated by the whole world and being here in Houston, because Houston now is my adoptive home, which I love, and being on this front stage at Lymbar, showcasing our food and our tradition, is just a dream come true for me.
Oh, this is so, I mean, your whole family must be so proud. And Chef David, we've got the whole week, so what would you tell people to come out and come and see you?
Come, it's available for lunch and dinner, $48 for the 3-course, but you can also order the individual items a la carte.
Okay, and I'm
and
trying the beignet. This is heavenly.
The coffee sauce, right?
I mean,
Did you dip it in the coffee
gonna,
sauce?
Well, I didn't want to
You can
double
du-
dip,
you
but
can
are you
double
fine
dip.
with
You can
that?
double
Okay,
dip.
I'm going to start.
Absolutely.
So
You won't
as we
tell.
wrap this up, go check it out, everybody. You've got the whole next week. You do these incredible collaborations, and we're all so happy that you're here in our city.
Thank
so
you so
happy.
much.
Thank you. Okay.